Hey, what's going on? It's Jaycen from JaycenMiller.com, and this is the 7th episode of the Tell Jaycen Screencast. And I just want to take a minute to talk about why I even do this show in the first place. Alright, so this gives me a chance to discover all the things that matter to me, which is business, self-education, and music. Alright, so I get to discover new businesses, new services, new products. I get to discover new authors, new books that I may not have read, as well as new artists. And the reason why I do it as a screencast is because I get to go over exactly what they're doing online. All right, and I get to share that with you. So if you have a business, if you're an author, if you're an artist, you can see what they're doing to be successful online. Then you can imitate it and mold it to what you're doing. All right, so that's why I do it. So this gives you a chance to really see what they're doing online, what's working for them. It's a win-win for everybody because I get to discover new things. I can become a customer for a service. I can become a customer to a product. I can become a fan of a new artist. I can purchase a book from the author. You know what I mean? And because of the way social media works, it gives me the chance to share it with new people and allows other people to discover new products, services, books, and music as well that they may not have heard of. So without further ado, let's get into the show. Alright, so first we're going to be taking a look at social sponsoring. And this is a company called Izea. So what they are is they're the leader in social sponsorship. So what they do is connect people that create content, such as blog posts, people who tweet, create videos, things like that, with leading brands. So the brands will receive influential content and engaging, shareable stories that drive awareness to their brand. And the creators are compensated for their participation in partnership. So everybody wins. Of course, they have Twitter. Check it out. They got over 14,000 followers. And yes, they're sharing content. Yada, yada, yada. Like I said, I had just heard about this either today or yesterday when I was creating my episode list. And I discovered them and I thought this is really cool. I think this would be beneficial to a lot of people and maybe encourage people to start maybe creating content around what they love, building an audience. And perhaps this could be a service that could benefit you, right? And we'll go check them out on Facebook, over 43,000 followers. So they're really telling the story, explaining what they do. It's a really fun Facebook page. Like I said, great idea, great company. I've seen nothing but good things from what I've been reading through. They're really active on social media, and it's a great idea. I'm sure they'll keep growing. I'm sure more brands will participate in it, and I'm sure as time progresses, more and more people are going to be creating content, and this is just a great service to know about, to know that there is a way to monetize your content with a big brand, which looks good for you, looks good for the brand, and it benefits everybody, like I said. So definitely check out Izea. Check out their Facebook, check out their Twitter, see if it's right for you. You can look at their website, see what it's all about. It's really inexpensive. Even at the top tier, it's $5 a month. It's not really a whole lot to have to spend to possibly work with a big brand and have a sponsor for your blogs, your tweets, to have a big brand sponsoring your personal brand. Alright, so moving along, we're going to take a look at leadership. Alright, this is John C. Maxwell's website, and I actually haven't read any of his books, but I have listened to some audios of some of his work. And he mainly, as you can see here, talks a lot about leadership. Alright, so there's quite a few books. Not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers, with the exception to Gary Vaynerchuk. But this guy's content is top of the line for when it comes to leadership. There's so many of these books. Like, I never even knew he had this many books. I've only seen one in the stores all the time. It's a blue and white one. I don't even know which one it is out of the selection here. And as you can see, his website, it's great. He's got all kinds of things. Of course, he's social, so that you can email him. He's on LinkedIn, Facebook, and of course, he's on Twitter as well. All right, so he's got over 27,000 followers. And really he shares a lot of quotes, all relative to what he represents. He's got plenty of books, as you've seen, so he's got plenty of content to share with people. And that's what it's really all about, is having content that's authentic to you and sharing it with the world. And you know what? There are people looking for exactly what you have to say. You need to be online, you need to be social, and you need to be sharing content. Your content that you're creating, okay? So let's check out John Maxwell Facebook page, over 36,000 followers. And as you can see, sharing content. I've never really seen this guy speak at all before. I don't know if he has any videos on YouTube. I'm sure he does. He's got his Facebook page. He's social. He's got a lot of followers. He's adding content. That's what you need to be doing as well, okay? So make sure you check out John Maxwell's website. Read a couple of his books. All right, so let's move on to Kevin Gates. All right, this is an artist that I've heard about before, but I've never really heard any of his music, or not knowingly heard any of his music. So first off, we're on his website, and by the way, he is a signed artist. He's on Atlantic Records. However, he is still relatively a new artist, and I just want to show you his website, show you what he's all about. First off, right off the bat, he's got a website, like I said. All right, he's got a mailing list you can join. He's got a Facebook page, Twitter page, YouTube page, and Instagram. All right, I've been checking it out, listened to a few songs, watched a couple videos. But of course, he's got his tour dates. You can buy tickets on here. Photos, music, video tour, everything you need. If you're an artist, this is what you should have. You should have something like this. Something, if you've noticed with all the artists that I've done on this show, they've all had a main hub website, and they had all of their content, or majority of their content, as well as links to where you can find other pieces of content, where you can follow him and get to know the artist. If we go to his Twitter page, he's got over 326,000 followers. Over 326,000 followers. And you know what? The fans that he has, his audience, really, really love this guy. Like, they appreciate him. He's very real, as I'll show you when I go to the Facebook page. But he's social. All right? And one thing I can see right off the bat to the left is the agency group. So he's got a management team behind him. Like I said before, if you're a serious artist, if you've got content, that's what you're doing, it'd probably be a good idea to try to get some type of management, all right? But however, management's not just going to swoop you up and save the day for you. You're going to have to be putting in the work beforehand. You're going to have to build an audience. You're going to have at least some content that you've been putting out. You need to be consistent with it for a management team to even want to put time in developing you as an artist, okay? So these are things you need to think about. All right, so I couldn't find an official Kevin Gates Facebook page. This may be it, but I'm not sure. When I went to his website, it doesn't link to this page. So I don't think this is his real page. So don't go ahead and go try to follow this or anything. However, this is the one I discovered, and I actually watched an interview with him, because like I said, I never really heard of this guy before. I've heard of him, but that was about it. And I found an interview. This is the interview right here. And it was an interview with Kevin Gates, and it says, "I put all my flaws on Front Street." And that's one of the things that he says during this interview. He's really honest. He's really transparent. And this is an idea for artists, that what you need to do. It's not just about putting out your music, putting out your videos. That's a huge part, because yes, that's your bread and butter. That's what you do. However, it's about letting people know who you are and getting people to know you personally. And this is why social media is so big for businesses as well. And what businesses need to learn to do is to be like a person. If your business was a person, who would they be? and express that to everybody when you're sharing your stories, when you're posting content, and things like that. So I watched this, and I have nothing but respect for Kevin Gates after seeing this interview. All right, so even if you don't have somebody interviewing you, yes, I know you tell people in your music. It's a whole different vibe when you're just talking to people, and then when they listen to your music, they connect with it even more. There you have it, episode 7. The name of the show is the Tell Jaycen Screencast. So please use the hashtag TellJaycen and tell me what you want me to talk about. Tell me what you want me to feature on my show, and I'm down. I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. All right, so let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.